Good morning, guys. As you can see, I am freshly showered. If you're staying at the Laura Gorge Conservation Area camping, just know you need quarters for the shower. So it's about 7 o'clock now, and Corbin and I are up early because the gates to the Scottish Festival don't open until 5. So I figured we're only an hour and a half away from Niagara Falls. Let's go to Niagara Falls for the first part of the day. So I'm just waiting for Corbin to be done in the bathroom, and then we're hitting the road and we're heading to Niagara Falls. Okay guys, we made it to Niagara Falls. You know what? My hair. So I have my shower bag, and I realized that I accidentally bought 2 bottles of conditioner instead of a bottle of conditioner and a bottle of shampoo. So I had to use my Dove bar soap on my hair. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. It actually feels pretty good. Dove bar soap on the hair works. So we're just parked in here. We're parked in the Clifton Hill parking lot. It's $20 to park here, but you can't get closer to the falls or Clifton Hill than here. I have a nice spot. For now, there's shade. There's not going to be shade very long. I have my window covers down, kind of help with the heat a little, and I actually have a battery operated fan pointing at my Blue Eddy and my Jackery to keep them cooler. So now Corbin and I are going to Clifton Hill. We're going to go see the falls, and I don't know what we're going to do. We just got to make sure we're back by around 4-ish so we can get supper and then go to the festival. Corbin, don't get eaten by the T-Rex. Guys, at night, this volcano, I don't know if it happens during the day, but it definitely happens at night. It like spews fire and it looks really cool. This is a little mini golf place that's down on Clifton Hill. And here's Niagara Speedway. It is supposed to be kind of like a Mario Kart go-kart course type thing. It's just been built within the last few years. So obviously there's Niagara's Sky Wheel. It's pretty cool to go up here. I find it's a little expensive, but if you're going to do the Sky Wheel, do it at night. It's a much better view at night. Okay guys, so now we're walking down Clifton Hill. Clifton Hill in Niagara Falls is the most touristy place ever. It's full of restaurants and weird attractions and bars and hotels and like just strange things. Laser tag, mini golf, haunted houses, mazes, whole bunch of stuff to do. It's really cool. I like the vibe more at night when everything's lit up. It almost gives you like a Vegas Strip type feel. But I think we are going to walk down Clifton Hill to the end and head over to the falls right now. Okay, so there's Niagara Falls, and then you see right across there Niagara, New York. The bridge to get over is just there. You'll always hear tons and tons of helicopters around here. There's continuous helicopter tours. You see everybody lined up down there. Everyone lined up there in the ponchos is getting on the boat. I call it the Maid of the Mist. I don't know if it's still called the Maid of the Mist, but to me it'll always be the Maid of the Mist. I've done that boat a few times with the boys. I don't think Corbin and I are going to do it today unless he wants to. American side, they also have a boat tour. They're in blue. American side's in blue. Canadian boats are in pink. Here's the zip line you can do over the falls. I mean, it's not a very big zip line, but I bet you it is a pretty cool view on the way down. Well guys, we've unexpectedly decided to get on the boat. So we're going to go buy tickets now. It's $30 a person, 20-minute tour, but it is a pretty cool experience. So we're just getting in line now to buy our tickets. Two, please. Well, obviously it's not very busy today because we just purchased our tickets and we're already going to board. Usually when I take this tour I pre-purchase my tickets, but this was a last minute decision, so, but I'm glad there's no line. The boat leaves like every 15 minutes, so you never have to wait too long. Okay, so you get to take an elevator down once you go down the ramps, so it is accessible for people who may have mobility issues. So I don't know if it's every second night, it used to be every Friday, but Niagara Falls puts on like a fireworks display. I would love to do the boat fireworks cruise. I think that would be really cool. So of course when you first come in, they take your photo. Of course if you want that photo you have to pay for it. Of course you don't need to get it. It's a cool little souvenir if you want. They do have this rush here. Also, you see right here, that's the funicular to get you back to the top. You have to pay for that, but it's actually really cool. Okay, so you see Corbin and I have our pretty pink ponchos on. They're big ponchos, so they're size inclusive, so don't worry that the ponchos won't fit you. They will. So now we're making our way to the boat. I've had this poncho on for 2 seconds and it already feels like a sauna. Thank God we're going to be getting the mist from the falls. Shade! Morning. So the rear is going to have the best view as we go away from the falls. Come over here. Okay, so we're on the boat. We're at the aft of the boat. Just a little quieter back here, a little easier to film. And this gets the best view as you're heading away from the falls. Look at all that foam. It looks yummy. Reminds me of a root beer float. As you can see, guys, the ponchos are necessary. You get wet. Don't try to be cool and not have a poncho because you're going to get soaked. You can see all these people. You can do this tour on the American side where you can get up right beside the falls. That's really cool. So these are the American falls. And then over here, where we're approaching, those are the Canadian falls. And those, I don't know if I'm biased, but I love the Canadian falls. I love the horseshoe shape of the falls. It's just so beautiful. And at night, they're all lit up. It's really nice. We're right beside the falls now, right here. I moved inside a little bit because I'm soaked and I wanted to record. But it's a really cool experience with the wind and the mist coming off the waterfall. Well, we're thoroughly soaked now. Nice to have a second shower. The reason I'm glad we kind of decided to do the boat instead of the tunnel is because the tunnel is cool because you get up close on the ground, but you only get one view, and that's the view that's at the end of the tunnel. When you're on the boat, you get multiple different views of both the falls. So I definitely think it's worth it to pay the $33 and go on the boat tour. Love it because so many people start out up there until we get close to the falls and they realize how soaking wet they're getting, and you see all of them run for shelter. It's kind of funny. You can definitely tell the difference between Niagara Falls, Canada and Niagara Falls, USA, New York. Niagara Falls, Canada is much more built up, much more touristy. Niagara Falls, New York, it's a little more nature focused, not as built up. So, coming to Niagara Falls, just think what you would like better, the touristy amenities of Niagara Falls, Ontario, or the quiet nature of Niagara Falls, New York. They're right across from each other. You can go to either one. That looks like a military plane, doesn't it?
Kind of so, eh?
Well, it's a hot day out. That definitely cooled us off. So if you're walking around Niagara Falls and you're really hot, just go on the boat tour. It's like going for a swim. Random falcon.
I know, and I'm asking you to come over here.
Okay, so once you're done your tour, they kind of like corral you into lanes to catch the elevator back up. And then I think Corbin and I are going to go find something to eat on Clifton Hill, find some early lunch. I don't want to eat too much though, because we definitely are going to hit up a restaurant in Fergus when we get there. It's called the Goofy Newfie, and it has like all East Coast foods. And you guys know how much I've been missing the East Coast, so I definitely want to go there. And of course, as soon as you get out of the elevator, it feeds you through the gift shop. Okay guys, so we settled on Kelsey's because it's 11 o'clock and it was one of the only places open, and I wanted somewhere that had a patio, so it does. See, across the river we have the Frankenstein roller coaster going on. Okay guys, so we finished up lunch at Kelsey's. Corbin got wings and rib combo, and I just got nachos. It was really good. I've never actually been to a Kelsey's before, so it was nice. So now we might get some ice cream for the ride home, and then we are going to head to Fergus. Okay, Corbin and I had a blast just spending a little bit of time in Niagara. I mean, it was better than just sitting around the campsite doing nothing. It was only an hour and a half to get here because the festival gates don't open till 5, so it was a cool way to kill time. So we finished our ice cream cone. Now we're going to get in the car and we're going to head back. So I'm going to end this vlog here. I'm going to keep Niagara as its own vlog. So stay tuned to see what we get up to for the rest of the Fergus Scottish Festival. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, let me know. Have you ever been to Niagara Falls? If you have, were you in Niagara Falls, Ontario or Niagara Falls, New York? And which one do you prefer? And most importantly, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.